welcome to
Let's Have Cocktails.
We got it. Okay, finally, my girls are on point.
Except for Nikki.
Right.
I'm here, but you didn't say it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
So, welcome back. We are so excited to catch up where we left off. Which we were talking about cheating.
Yeah.
We got a little deep, y'all.
But it's time to go deeper.
Deep. Oh, I'm about to dive in.
Here she go.
Everything is freaking musical around here.
Right.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we're gonna get a little deeper into the questions, but of course, because we are Let's Have Cocktails, we must get into the ROXIPE for this episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you hear Ashley? She likes this one.
Yeah, because it's a little fruity, so she like the.
Shade. Y'all hear the shade?
I'm just saying,
Oh,
she like the
MG.
sweeter drinks, not the strong punches. That's all I'm saying. So we have 2 ounces of Hennessy, 3 ounces of coconut water, well, a little bit less because neither one of them like coconut water like that. And then we have the 3 strawberries, lime juice, and a little bit of agave. Just a little bit. Because you don't want it to be too sweet. But it is gorgeous and it's delish. Isn't it, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Delicious.
Yeah, and me and Anique are still drinking vegan drinks, which is my red wine, and she's drinking the vegan margarita.
Yes.
Which is,
Ridiculously strong.
yes.
She asked for an extra shot, which, okay, whatever, it floats your boat. But
It's
this
not
wine
that
got
strong
me
to me.
That shit was tasting like death.
Yeah,
Listen.
it does.
Ain't no margarita. It's just tequila.
It's all tequila.
It's all
Like
tequila.
she's drinking a big shot. That's what she's drinking. But she feeling good though.
I feel damn good. Let me tell you. Okay. So that's our ROXIPE of the day. And then our little cleanse drinks. Me and Roxy will be out this cleanse by the next episode.
Yes, God.
For the things we do to keep healthy. But anyway, so as I mentioned, this is a continuation of our previous episode, which is cheating. So in this episode, we're just gonna dig a little deeper, and so we'll get started. Go into it. So one question I have for you all: when it comes to cheating, does it matter who you cheat with or who your partner cheated with?
Absolutely. Exactly.
Okay,
Roxy, let's go.
Why do you say absolutely it does?
Because, I mean, like, you gotta think about it. If it's your best friend, does that not matter?
Bitch, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Okay?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. I wish.
One of my best friends.
So y'all feel the same. Exactly.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Because it does matter. If it's someone that you know, and that's just even another layer of betrayal, because it's not just them, it's another, it's the other person as well.
I probably would be more upset with the friend.
Yeah, because, the friend probably been there before the person.
Exactly.
So, you expect your friend to act at a certain level, and then your partner, I still expect them to act too.
Yeah.
Because they know that this is my best friend or my associate. Anybody connected to me, you don't need to be talking to.
So have any of y'all ever experienced something like that?
No.
I have not.
I have.
Someone.
No.
What?
I have.
Spill the tea.
With a roommate.
tea. What?
A roommate.
And I almost said it name.
Yeah.
But Roxy, you know who I'm talking about.
Because we made a video on that.
Y'all made a video?
But this is the crazy part. Everyone around me knew about this, but me. And the thing was, I will say this: the person that my roommate messed with, me and that person, we were not officially in a relationship. But mind you, like I said, this was a roommate at the time and a lifelong friend. I'm talking, okay, a lifelong friend. And so that means that this person was coming around to the apartment and this person was there. But, and I just never paid attention because at one point my roommate at the time, she ended up moving out. She moved to another state. So I kept the apartment by myself. And so I had a get together, I think it was for some holiday, and she was coming home, my old roommate, old friend. Mind you, I've been knowing her since we were younger, since we were little. And so I was like, okay, cool. And she was coming. So the person that I was talking to, we had been texting all day. Like, I was like, are you coming? She was like, I don't think I'm going to come down or whatever. I was like, cool, whatever. So fast forward, get together. Like, my cousin, a couple of people I knew were there. Our mutual friend was there, Ashley. And so then I'm in the room. I come out the room. The girl that I was talking to, or I thought I was talking to, she's there. She's there. And she's sitting in the living room with my ex-roommate, my friend. They're sitting there, and I was like, I walked out, I was like, when you get here? She just looked and smiled. She was like, oh, I decided to come. Mind you, everybody's drinking, music is playing, so I'm not thinking anything of it, blah, 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 blah. Later on, as everything winds down, that people fucked up and people going to sleep, and I must have fell asleep. Y'all know me, I get fucked up. And I wake up, I come into the living room, they laid out on the floor, like laughing and talking and like just real close. I didn't say anything. I just got my stuff and I left. I went to a friend's house, our mutual friend, and I go over there and I'm talking to her and I was like, I'm just like, bruh, am I tripping? Because I really think, yeah, I said I really, and she was like, well, why did you leave? I said, because I was pissed off. But before I make an assumption and blow the fuck up, like, tell me I'm tripping.
Yeah.
She was like, no, you're not tripping. She's like, everybody kind of figured it out. And I was like,
even her?
She had figured it out.
Wow. But she didn't say why she was saying you.
Everybody was like, they didn't know.
Yeah.
But they assumed.
But they, assumed. And so I was like, and immediately, my issue was not with the person that I was talking to, because, I mean, I get it at the time. I mean, I was head over heels for somebody else, but my person that I consider my friend and my old roommate, she was telling this person everything, like everything me and her talked about, everything that she knew. All this was being...
That wasn't your friend.
All this was being transferred, this information is being transferred to the person that I'm, talking to. And they were talking, they had ended up in a relationship and everything.
Wow, in a relationship.
Yeah. So my issue was with her for several reasons. One, because this wasn't the first time I've been through this with her, because we then went through this in junior high, high school, and now here we are post-college.
So how is she your friend?
That's what I'm trying to
You should have been there ago because y'all wasn't friends.
Y'all gotta understand, and right, so you know that it goes deeper than just friendships, because
of family.
It's like we're not technically related, but we are. If that, it's just weird. But so yeah, I was just like, yeah.
Sometimes you gotta cut family out like a.
But yeah, it was fun. And so that's why I do agree that it does matter who, because I won't say that was necessarily cheating, but sometimes in friendships, certain people are just off limits. And I would not mess with my roommates. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there is no ex of yours that I have even looked twice at.
Well, me and you have totally different tastes.
And let me tell you, if you look twice at any of mine, I will punch you in
And
both your eyes.
First of all,
I have not.
whoa, let's be clear. Whoa, shit. That is one thing me and Roxy do not have to worry about.
No.
We have completely different tastes. So we have completely different tastes. But yeah, I do agree.
I don't have a taste.
I'm saying, like, we don't necessarily have an exact type.
I mean, you do.
You think I have a type?
I mean, something. I just move around. My own energy.
What would you say my type
at the same time.
Studs.
That's who I'm in relationships with.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
what
know.
I'm saying. That's what, we talking about relationships right
Okay.
now. So studs, I don't really date studs.
Nah, that's true.
I
But this
really
is the
don't.
thing. When we say studs, and I've told you more in depth,
Yeah.
behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back on topic. Back on topic.
Cheating.
Okay.
So everybody is in agreement that it does matter.
Yeah, it definitely matters. Like, what if it's a coworker?
Oh.
What if it's? I mean.
Okay, so if it is a coworker, does the person need to leave their job if they cheat on them and y'all gonna stay together?
We gonna stay together?
Nikki.
Okay.
That's a tough one because now you messing with my money. Like,
But you messing with your money because you decided to
it's just calm down, okay? Bring it back, all right? Bring it back.
The hair flip, y'all. Y'all didn't see the hair flip.
All right.
Me personally, because I'm not a cheater, I won't have that problem.
Oh,
But
girl,
the
give me
other
a
person-
fucking break.
Thank you.
If my partner does that, you know, I don't know, like,
Y'all being too over the top right now.
don't hate on me.
I ain't in this.
Cool.
I ain't in this.
That's like I'm drinking.
I'm just drinking my. What we? I'm just drinking.
I don't.
Come to me next.
I am.
It's a little different. Like, I wouldn't make you quit your job. I wouldn't want you to quit your job. But we will have to set up boundaries for, you know.
But how are you gonna set up boundaries because you're not there? And people spend
see, you
more
know what?
time
And
at their
that's
job than they do at
That's
home.
where trust comes into the play.
Well, trust has been broken because they cheated.
Exactly. So I don't know. Shit. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. This is a very sensitive topic.
Because
for
what
some.
if
Not
okay?
for me, but I'm just saying. I
Okay,
don't know.
so going deeper than that. So if it's a coworker, what if it's an emotional affair where they are having sex, but it's emotions
You said
tied
they
into-
aren't?
They are. And now also emotions are tied. Like, it's not just sex.
That's what fucks with me, the emotional part. Like, when you get emotionally involved with somebody, like, that's a different level of cheat.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it's a
is.
big-
It's a
It
different level.
definitely is.
Ooh.
Even if they're not having sex and they're emotionally tied to somebody, you need to be careful with that because that emotion. It's a roller coaster. What's that? What's that song?
Emotional roller coaster.
Loving you
Ain't nothing healthy.
Hey! All right.
Okay, we're gonna cut right there.
I think if you cheat with a coworker, I know you don't miss your money. You gotta leave. You come to work and you with that person for 8 hours
Exactly.
of
Or
the
more.
day. 8 hours or more. Like, you with that one. You gotta go. You gotta go. Like, you gotta find another job if you want that relationship.
But what if it's not an emotional
What if?
affair?
It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Every day.
You gotta go. You may see them more than you see
Your
your
partner.
your partner.
Yeah.
Like, you at work more than you are at home.
So if they gotta go, so think about this. If you're saying they gotta go, so if they willingly quit this job, they may not get unemployment benefits.
Okay.
So now, not only do you bear the burden of getting over the fact that your partner, your love, your heart has cheated on you, but now you have to carry the load of carrying the household.
That's just a sacrifice you gotta make for your relationship.
Oh shit, nah. Let me tell you.
I
But I'm gonna be
mean,
scared because if I'm the person that cheated and then I lose my job, I'm scared because I'm wondering if you're gonna leave my ass.
So yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so what do you do? What do you do?
So what if your partner says,
got-
no, I'm not leaving my job because I don't know where we're going to go. What if we get to the end of this and you decide, look, I can't handle it.
Listen, you got a job hunt. Wow. Start job hunting. You need to have a job in X amount of weeks. And then we can go from there.
Wow.
And now in Texas, you know, it don't work.
It don't work like that.
Listen.
Well,
Some guys
you
get
do
Just
or
say go to
you
McDonald's.
do
They
have to turn
always
in a
hire.
2-week notice.
Bert, have it your way.
And I guess within that 2 weeks, you gotta to figure some shit out.
Okay,
Not
this,
me.
This is
I'm
what
just-
I'm saying in regards to figuring something out. No.
What are you saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying no. I won't be figuring that out because I need a little bit of more time. You can't give me a certain date. Just let me keep this job until I find another job.
So you feel that way, vice versa, right? If your spouse cheated with somebody
Okay,
at
no,
work,
that's what I want. Nothing.
see.
Hold on.
See?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I would want my partner to leave as well, but I'm not going to put us in a financial bind. Okay, I need our bills to still get paid. I want you not fucking her. That's what I want, and I want you not communicating with her. I want you to do right. And so, yes, I want you to leave, but I also don't want to put us in a bad space either. So you need to know how to job hunt and be on the job. You know? You need
Oh,
to
so I get what
figure
you're
shit
saying.
out.
Like you can stay at the job, but you need to
You
be
need to
actively
be
looking for
actively
another
seeking
job.
Yes.
another job.
Yes.
Because-
Now that I could get with.
Yes, but
Yeah, I
I
get
don't.
that.
I'm not comfortable with quitting and then saying you need to have a job by this
But I
day.
mean,
No.
what if you like your job? Like, you just gonna.
Well, you like her too. That's the problem.
So you fuck that up.
Like it too much. Let it go.
You always saying something that triggers her. Always. Then we have to calm her down.
Yes, you can shoot
I'm triggered.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta calm her
No,
down.
ma'am. You like it too much. That's the problem. That's what we were just talking about. You must leave.
All right, okay.
Okay, let's
All right.
move on.
Okay, moving along. So okay, and talking about cheating and like the depths of it. So do you all think it is worse for a one night stand or an emotional affair?
Emotional.
Emotional, of course.
Yes, definitely.
Emotional.
So if somebody comes, if you find out your partner cheating and like, babe, I was just out kicking it with the homies. This bra was there. She was fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? We did the do, but I ain't fucking with her no more. I don't even talk to this bitch. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Y'all think y'all could get over that more than if you find out this person is like damn near in another relationship.
I think it's equal because at the same time, you don't know this bitch from who shall jump. Like, what she got? You don't know if she got something. Like, it's crazy.
And what's stopping you from making that rational,
Decision again.
irresponsible, decision again? What's stopping you from doing it
Because
again?
you putting my
and again
life
and
in
again?
danger now.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this.
Yes.
Okay, with everybody saying that, let me ask y'all this. And I want everybody, of course, to be honest. So,
I hear it, please.
Right. I hear something.
listen. This is hypothetical. So let's say that you have a one night stand with someone. This person don't mean shit to you. You ain't never gonna see them again. Y'all ain't exchanged
Where
numbers.
I'm at? I'm in another city.
Listen, I don't care where you are. Listen,
I need to know everything.
I don't
She's
care.
like, paint the picture.
I don't care where you are, but
Picasso.
you will never see this person again. Ever.
Okay.
Would you, let's say you and your partner are sitting somewhere, they haven't found out that you had this one night stand. But let's say you know how in couples y'all sitting up late one night and then the question just comes up. Babe, have you ever cheated? Would you tell on yourself? Mind you,
After you done got away with it?
listen, it's not even just getting away, not only getting away with it, I'm just saying it's a one night stand. This person means absolutely, positively nothing. 0%, nada to you.
So I went on a work trip. And I got a little frisky.
Got a little
With
frisky.
my drinks, you know. and
Well, not
then-
even work trip, because you're not gonna be dealing with this person.
That's what I'm saying. A work trip, not with my coworkers.
Oh,
but
okay,
I went
yeah.
on a work trip and I met somebody at the bar. We went back and something happened.
Okay, you got away with it, but you and your partner, y'all just sit. You know how partners have random conversations, and then the partner asks, "So, babe, have you ever cheated?"
I be like, you know, that time I told you Like, when I was in college.
No, I'm saying they asking you, have you ever cheated? Have you ever cheated on them? What would y'all? Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna go around the room.
I would tell the truth. I would tell the truth.
You would blow your life up for somebody that don't mean shit to you. You never gonna see them again.
But that lie, you gonna carry that lie with you forever. Like,
Are they gonna keep asking me that?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Well, this is your answer. So what do
yeah,
you?
that's what I'm saying.
You
I
say
would
you
tell
would.
because I don't like all that lie. I don't.
I mean, I don't know lying either.
Stressed. It's a stressful question.
Blood, whatever it is.
Man, this is hard. If you're never in your life going to see that person again,
Exactly.
ever,
And
And this person meant nothing to you, but it was.
we
just,
probably didn't even exchange names, numbers, nothing.
Nothing.
Would you? Because you know, once you tell your partner,
It's going.
it is embedded in their head.
Question everything.
Everything going forward. Would you tell?
I don't know because a part of me be like, why? This is kind of stupid to tell when you're never going to see that person again. But at the same time, my morals and values, I don't like to lie and hide stuff.
Yeah.
That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
What is
But
your
no
answer?
answer.
She didn't give an answer.
There was no answer. That was just around.
Would I tell?
She would not tell, but if it came down to it, she would tell.
That's my answer. That's my answer. That's my answer.
No, she wouldn't tell on herself, but if she found out, she would tell on
Yeah,
herself.
I'll
Yeah.
come.
Now, if
Yes.
they found out, I didn't say
Yes.
That's
that
what
they
she
found
said.
out you did it. Would you just admit? Because I feel like once you get caught, you just caught.
Man, that'll eat you up and like that wouldn't bother
That
you.
should've
Like
eat
eat
you
you
up.
up inside. Like
Well,
you know
your
you're being
answer needs
dishonest.
to change. If you gonna be ate up,
Right. Then you don't tell it.
them answers.
But then I might lose my woman over something that's meaningless, over something that's like meant nothing to me. I may lose my
Okay, so
woman.
which one is it? You
Well,
can't
this
try
is
the fence on this.
Can I skip?
No.
Can I skip me?
No.
Let's go with. I
She gonna tell on herself.
No,
She gonna tell.
I probably wouldn't
They
tell.
probably can tell you lying because you did this damn roll up cigarette.
Oh, it looked like a tampon and shit.
This big ass cigarette you got rolled up. That's probably why they already know.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not telling. But if she,
If they know you,
if they know, they don't know I'm
Then-
lying.
then they know
I'm
you
not a
lying.
good liar.
Okay, so your partner will know. All right. So for me, I'm not telling, and that's just is what it is. Because I don't want to blow up my whole spot off of some hormones. I think maybe my damn pH was off.
This nigga right here.
And then my pheromones was jumping, and then they was whispering close, and then I don't know what happened, and then yeah, that's what happened, and I would never do that again, baby.
Open your eyes. Open your
Do
eyes.
that again, baby. You hear me? Okay, so no, I can't tell you that because I can't have you trying to track me every single place I go now because of this one night stand that made a mistake. I made a mistake,
Oh my goodness.
and
Oh my
I think
gosh.
that
I'll drink to that.
yes, I should drink to it because it's not my fault. It was my pheromones that was giving off all this extra energy and calling people to me, and I'm so sorry.
Amy. This girl crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you wouldn't tell. You wouldn't tell.
I sure would not.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
not tell because, like I said, I'm not blowing up my whole spot for somebody that meant nothing. True enough, it's fucked up. I'll admit that it's fucked up what I did. But I'm not going to blow up my whole spot for something that meant nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't want to have to rebuild something off of nothing, you know. But at the same time, I'm going to live with that.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I'm just gonna be sitting there like I won't feel something, but I'm also. Is it being selfish? Yes, yes, it is being selfish.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is,
But I think cheating altogether is a selfish act.
it is.
So, in cheating at all, it's always going to be you looking out for you and your feelings in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always a selfish act.
Okay. So what I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
let's say your partner does find out about a one night stand,
Mm-hmm.
or let's say you find out that your partner had a one night stand.
Oh.
Would you be more forgiving if they told you, just like we just said, look, yeah, babe, like, and you find out your partner doesn't tell you. You happen to find out from another source or some other way that they had a one night stand, and your partner tells you this was just a one night stand. This person don't mean shit to me, nothing. Would you be willing to forgive that?
Okay, first of all, you did it too close to the circle, because if someone got it back to me, that's a problem in itself.
Well, I didn't say how you found out. I'm just saying you found out.
I found out, which means you didn't do what you needed to do. Okay? And so, then it becomes a problem. Now it's just a regular old cheating. It's not, a one night stand to me is cheating, because they could be still in that same area. They could be in a city that you frequent or something. Like, am I supposed to feel a certain way when you go to that city or that state or whatever, So, you fucked up. You fucked up.
So you would leave.
I didn't say that. I would say that we would need to really discuss it. Probably go ahead and tap into that counseling, and then figure out what's got you going out seeking other stuff. Like, what is it? Am I lacking on something or what? But it's always different when it's happening to you and you're not doing it.
Yes.
And so I try not to be that person that be like, hell no, to the person. And then I'd be like, well, you gotta understand. I try not to be that, but it's very difficult sometimes to be that, because at the end of the day, we're all human. Mm-hmm. And so you know how to justify your shit, but you don't really know how to justify other people's shit. And so it gets a little bit tricky. So I feel like if someone allowed their shit to get back to me, then we would need to really hash it out. I can't say that I would leave, but you fucked up. I will say that.
Ashley?
Man, that's hard, because if somebody cheated with a one night stand, somebody probably never was. How did they get back to? See, that's what I agree with Roxy, because what you did wasn't too far away, because it got back to me.
Exactly.
So it got back to me because somebody know me, they know you, they know this other person. Mm-hmm. That's where, like, I don't know. That's really hard.
Where it's not a one night stand. This is something you planned. This is something you had in mind, or something to me, because
you saying
because it's so close.
View it.
Because
Okay.
I view it that way, because I shouldn't have ever gotten wind of it if it was nothing and nobody was connected to that person. But what people don't realize is that the gay community is smaller than you fucking think.
Yeah.
So stop sticking your shit. Tongue, sticks, whatever. Stop doing that. Fingers. Yeah, that. Straps. All of it. All of it is included. Stop doing that shit. Because it's so small. And just because.
What's small? The strap?
No.
Oh.
The community.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Totally.
if that's all you can handle, then yeah.
Well, shit,
But-
you're right. No.
The community. Oh my god.
Oh my God, we just went way
Fast
low.
forward. Because the community is so small, it just links everybody together. You never know who knows who, and you just need to be careful and be mindful of that before doing anything, you need to be mindful.
And then you have to ask the person, like, what was you doing? Was you out drunk? Did you reach your limit? Like, okay, now, what if you reach your limit again?
Right. Now we gotta monitor your drinking.
Like
We gotta monitor your drinking. You know what I'm saying? Don't you going out, you drinking? Oh, okay. How many drinks have you had? You might need to stop.
It's just,
Like, stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's why people won't tell you. I'm just gonna be honest. No, I'm serious. Like, that's why people won't tell you, because they feel like, okay, I can go to the club and have 4 drinks and be fine, but they really aren't. And so they won't tell you that they cheated after 4 drinks because they don't want you monitoring how many drinks they have. That's just the truth.
but it's a level of responsibility, right? You was irresponsible. You made a bad decision, so now you got to be accountable for your actions.
Yeah.
And if that means, like, all right, you got to deal with your spouse, like, yo, how much you been drinking? It's like, it's what you got to deal with.
I'm about to come home. Don't worry about it. I'm about to come home. No, so yeah, I get it. I get that. I completely get that, and I probably wouldn't be able to go out. But my thing would be, I would never blame it on the drink. I can't blame it on the
I knew one of you was gonna do it. One of you. I didn't know which one.
But can you not really blame it on that? Because sometimes you have
No, because you are a fucking adult.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
You are a fucking adult.
Everybody says that, but
be
we all.
responsible.
Everybody says
Fuck
that, but we
that.
all done did some shit while we were drunk that you would never, ever, ever do while you were sober.
That's true.
And when you are drunk, your decision making is not the best.
Mm-hmm.
You are more prone to just do reckless shit.
You should have knew that shit before you got drunk.
But I'm being honest right now.
I mean,
It's been plenty of times that I've been fucked up and I go out with my homegirls. I don't do no fucked up shit. Or let's say I'm single. I done did a lot of reckless shit when I'm single and I'm fucked up that if I was sober, there's no way in hell I would have thought about doing that. Mm-hmm. So people love to say, oh, I wouldn't, you can't blame it on the alcohol. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of times that's why we drink, because it loosens you up. It allows you to do shit that you typically wouldn't be down to do. Like, people get up and they'll be like, I'm not doing karaoke until I've had so many drinks. Because your nerves, you ain't there. So if you drinking so much and then you got this badass female in your face, right here, you horny.
She touching all on you. She touching
you know
your
what I'm saying?
arms,
She
your
rubbing
neck.
on you and then she
What
just,
you gonna
and
do?
the bitch is fine as fuck.
Relationship, boo. Get off it.
I'm talking about you drunk. I ain't talking about sober Nikki. I'm talking about like.
we're talking about relationship, Nikki.
I'm gonna leave you alone
there's a
because you're in a
different
fresh relationship. But I'm saying the truth of the matter is we love to say that you're an adult. Drinking doesn't have something to do with it, but I don't think drinking is a complete 100% alibi. But at the same time,
I mean, there are reasons.
alcohol affects
It doesn't
your
affect
decision making.
it, but what I'm saying is that if somebody comes to me and say, "Oh, I was drunk," that's not a good enough excuse for me.
Now I get that it's not a good enough excuse,
It's not a good enough excuse.
but it is a factor
It is a
in
factor.
why they did what they did.
Yeah, it's a factor, but at the same time, like how she's saying, you know your damn limits. You know your limits. So if you go out and you go above those limits, then you're asking for it. And so, yeah, I feel what you're saying, but I feel what she's saying too.
Yeah, I mean, I can see both sides. I really can. But at this age, now when I was younger, all right, cool.
Now
But
I'll give
at
you
this
that.
age, it ain't no fucking excuse.
I will give you that.
Yeah, because we're trying to.
Like, you know what I'm saying? At this age, it ain't no fucking excuse for that shit.
Now that part, the age part, I will agree. Because
Yeah,
20-something-year-old Amy drinking and cheating is different than, because now I know I've been drunk enough times to know, look, bitch,
Yeah.
I know when I'm like, oh, okay, that don't pour me nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right? Like, you know what? It's time for Nikki to go home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nikki need to go home.
Exactly.
So maybe that's something else to think about is age and maturity when it comes to cheating.
Yeah.
Because 20-some-year-old me, bitch, I'm getting fucked up.
I was so surprised. I literally had someone to propose to me in my 20s, and I was like, no, I'm good. Because it was too early. It was way too early for that. I'm just now getting free from my parents. And now I'm in college, I'm living my life, and now you want to lock me back down? No, I can't do that. Not yet. And so I was out, like, having a good time.
That's when we built our friendship. So
Yeah.
we was out having a good
Walking there, walk. Girl, oh my god. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, that's tough.
So I guess the next question that I was going to ask was, do you feel cheating for emotional compensation is worse than a one-night stand? But it sounds like we all would be in agreement.
Yeah,
Yes.
it definitely is worse.
So let's talk on that. Emotional affairs.
Man, that's
Yeah, because
deep,
you
yo.
not even sleeping with somebody, but just the emotional.
The emotional
connection that you have with
way
someone.
deeper than having a physical sex. That's way deeper. And you should be way more intimidated by somebody emotionally cheating on you versus them laying down and having a nut. I'm just gonna be honest.
That is true.
That's true.
I've been the side chick, and it was a strictly emotional affair. We did not have sex.
I've been the side chick, and it was just physical, and I was just, whatever.
If it's physical, it's different, but
That's different, but
emotional, it was like we met on Valentine's Day.
What?
We met on Valentine's
What
Day.
was your partner? Like, what?
No, I wasn't in a relationship.
Oh.
She was in a relationship. We met on Valentine's Day.
Russian.
It was her girlfriend.
Right. What was her girlfriend?
I don't know. She came out with a friend, and we met at a club, and then we sat in the parking lot. Well, it was the day before Valentine's Day. Let me say
I was about
that.
to say, because
Okay.
her relationship wasn't strong, but she had on Valentine's
Well,
Day.
Right.
the way she presented, this is the thing, the way she presented it to me was that typical, this is where I've learned, that's where I learned that side chick shit, you don't fall for that. But, of course, the way she presented it to me, they were having problems. They were on the verge of breaking up. But when I tell y'all, that night we met, and after the club, my friend, the people that I went to the club with, one of the girls I rode with, she with her person or whatever. So we sat in the car, and when I tell y'all, we talked until daylight. It was like
Wow.
7 a.m. Like we left the club. Y'all know Mississippi clubs close at like 2 a.m.
Yes.
And so like we sit and we talk in the car, and we talked about everything. And from there,
Did her phone ring at all during this time?
baby, I'm sure her phone was on silent. We were, when I tell you, we were like just, it was
engulfing
just
each other.
in each other. Everything.
Awesome.
And then like we kissed before we left. I mean, like, let me tell you,
What?
that was like one of the most magical kisses I've ever had in my life. But I'm telling y'all, it was. And then from that point on, we just kept in touch. We would see each other, but and then y'all, I could call her. She was like, when you need me, you call me. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning, that's what it was. But then as time progressed, I started understanding. I was her getaway.
Yeah.
She was going through problems with her girlfriend, but with me, she didn't get problems. She didn't get, you know what I'm saying? She didn't get
because
issues.
she wasn't exploring the whole you.
Exactly.
And it was parts of you.
And of course, it was also when you call me if you're upset. I'm like, oh, babe, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if she's having problems, and we would see each other, but we never had sex. And I will say, I wanted to. Y'all know I'm a sexual being, but
You
I
said that.
I wanted to, but she would be like, no, I just want us to wait until the time is right. In the beginning, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But in the end, I realized, no, bitch, you feel bad. You feel some kind of remorse. You don't want to take it there. Because in your mind, as long as I don't sleep with you,
it's not cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
But you holding something, and then the thing was, she didn't want me talking to anybody else either.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that's where you
Wow.
lost me. You lost me. What now? You got a whole person, and I don't supposed to talk to nobody, and then you just available some of the time?
And she was from y'all hometown.
And you only
You remember.
available just to talk.
You remember, but I brought her to your sister's house one time. We met up with her. You don't even remember.
And you only
I
available
probably
to talk
do
to.
if you would tell me her name, but don't tell me on here.
No. No.
We don't talk about that because I don't remember.
But I mean, of course, once I opened my eyes to the situation, it was like, okay, Nick, you being played. She ain't never gonna leave. Yeah, so I mean, I knew she wasn't ever gonna leave her, so it is what it is. But moving on. So now I have another question for you guys.
Okay. What's up?
So, in talking about cheating, if you find out your partner cheated and you decide to stay, do you want to know the details of the act?
I absolutely do not, because I might punch you in both eyes and also karate kick you in the stomach. And so no, the thing is, like, I think that it'll be too painful for me to actually hear all the details. I think that it's enough to know that you actually did something. Just like my imagination alone is going to go wild on what the fuck y'all did and what y'all didn't do. So if you confirm that stuff, I think it'll be worse for me if you confirm it. So I think that it's best for me not to hear exactly what happened in that time. I think that it's best for me to just imagine and try to move from that, because I can put an image of, oh, she gave her some basic head. You know, I can do that. But if you tell me in our conversation that it was, so intense, and
If she said better than
Bitch,
yours,
if she
you
said
lose.
better than mine, we're going to have a
Okay.
whole nother set of
Yeah.
issues.
if you
Because
say
now we need to go to domestic violence issues.
right,
But what if she told you before she cheated, we're lacking in that sex department? Like you're
Okay.
lacking, you know what I'm saying?
who's lacking, you or you?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Or
something.
the person.
Let me tell you something. If a partner of mine ever say that I'm lacking, it's because you cheated and now I have a problem. That's why I'm lacking. Because otherwise, I'm not lacking.
Amen.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But I'm saying, like, most people cheat for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people cheat because they're lacking something in their primary
And
relationship.
some people cheat just because they can.
Exactly.
That's true.
But
Exactly.
So could those details help you improve your relationship on what you're not doing?
no, absolutely not.
I'm gonna tell you why I agree with Roxy. Why?
Okay.
Absolutely not. Because let me say this: as confident as I am in myself,
Mm-hmm.
the truth of the matter is, there's always somebody out there that's willing to do whatever it is that you want, or they're better in some aspects or whatever. But I lost my train of thought.
So basically,
Oh my
okay,
God.
what about you, Nikki? Would you want to know the details of the cheating situation?
No.
I'm confused. Like, I'm conflicted on that one because
Okay.
like me, who I am, it's like I kind of want to hear it, but then I don't want to hear it because if I hear it, I might choke the shit out you. But
Right.
then
That's what I'm saying.
if you tell me, I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm better. Like, why would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand.
Okay, wait a minute, I'm back on track. So if a person comes to me and they tell me they cheated, because, well, Neek, baby, you weren't doing this person did this. my response is going to be, that's bullshit, because you know that I'm an open-minded person. So had you come to me and said, let's try this, or this is what I like, or this is not working for me anymore, can we do this? Give me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Accommodate you.
To accommodate. Thank you.
With you.
That's what I
I
get it.
got you.
Thank you. Because the truth is, sometimes everybody be like, oh, I'm a freak, I'm this, I'm doing that. But baby, everybody ain't on the same freak level.
Yeah.
That is very true.
But what if it's not sex?
Everybody ain't on the same
why
Everybody not on the same
because
level.
you might have experienced a freak elite. And I just may be a freak. and we're different, you know. The freak elite and me are different. So I don't even say that. I just be like, no, I don't do that. And then,
What if it's not sexual?
With somebody else, bitch.
What if it's not sexual? What if it's just you're not? What if you're not emotionally available for that person? What if you're not
that's a problem.
there? You're like somebody's telling you like I need you. I'm going through this. You're not there. You're not trying to be there. And this coworker that I work 8 hours with a day that I confide to, they're there for me. So I mean,
Sounds relatable.
So,
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
that's
like, so-
very relatable.
let's exit sex out the building and
Now, see,
Other
when you
ways.
get to talking about that, now that is something, because I think a lot of times we associate cheating with just sex. And sometimes it's not just about the sex, because a person can be fulfilling you sexually, but in other aspects that you may need in life, they're not there. Like you say, if you're with a partner that's not emotionally available,
Yeah. I have definitely been on that. Like, I've definitely come in contact directly with people who are not emotionally available. And then I'd be like, is it me? Am I attracting unavailable people? Because it's like, that's all I get. I don't know. And so, yeah, the people at work seem to
but then you have to. This is the thing, though. This is the thing, because a lot of times you have to understand with coworkers. Sometimes you build relationships with coworkers, whether it's somebody you end up building a relationship, affair, or whatever with, or just a friendship. We disclose a lot of information to coworkers because you're with these people way more than you're with someone else. So then this is where cheating can become an illusion, because you've explained to this person everything that you have a problem with. So of course they're going to provide you with.
They can, because you have laid out a map.
You've given a blueprint.
What you don't like, what you do like. You know, because you're only describing to them what you don't like and what you need more of.
from
And
your
because
partner.
they're not
And so
attached
they're
to
gonna
you.
always
And so they
outdo
honing
your
in.
partner.
They honing in.
They right, and they prey on you for shit like that.
And your
Because
partner is at
they
home
know.
comfortable in the relationship.
Exactly.
Comfortable thinking they got you.
No, you don't.
Thinking, you know, this is my relationship, this is my girl.
No, you
She
don't.
loves me for me, so I'm going to be me. And yeah, she over here, Roxy, you talking about this, but I got this going on, I'm doing this. And then you have this coworker like, oh, baby, I hear you. I feel you. What you need. They bring the next day, well, I know you said you like greeting cards, so I brought you one. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm feeling all tingly and shit.
exactly. So I brought you one. Where your girlfriend at home, it hasn't crossed her mind. Because she's so comfortable in the relationship. So, I mean, I don't know. The question was, do you want to know the details? I don't think I want to know the details, because that's just going to create even more of a problem. And if there was an opportunity or a chance for us to make it better, knowing the details would probably throw all that out the door.
Yeah. But if you decide to go to counseling, they will make you disclose the details.
Okay, no, we won't be doing that. And I will be telling my counselor, like, bitch, no.
But then again, on the flip side, let's think about it, Roxy. You may kind of want to know the details, because I need to know how far you went. What all did you?
Honestly, because for me, in a lesbian relationship, I know if you ate her out, Bitch, it's already a problem right there.
So it's
like
So Roxy, between me and you, because I'm not trying to put Ashley and Nikki out there. I don't know if y'all take the strap or if you just give it, but.
Oh, that's a good question.
We talking about cheating.
for a later topic.
We're talking about cheating.
Okay, so I guess this is directed towards you, Roxy, because I don't know where they stand with giving and taking strap. So if you find out the details of your partner and they've given head and used the strap that you all have used within the relationship, what does that mean to you at that point?
For me, that means termination.
Okay.
Because this is the thing, you should have a play strap. If you're gonna be fucking bitches outside of me, you can't be bringing that same strap to me. That's the thing. Like, I think that it's universal, and I could be wrong, for people to be like, okay, listen, if we become in a relationship, you need to get a strap for me.
Exactly.
Not for others. Now, if you keep that other strap in the back in a shoebox, then I don't know that until I know. And then I will burn it. But when in the time that I don't know, I need you not to be using the strap that you use on me that I think is solely for me.
Your single strap shouldn't be used in this relationship.
No, it should be only on Roxy. This is a Roxy strap. Roxy. That's the name of it. Roxy D.
Oh my God.
So, don't you get that to nobody else, or what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that? I don't understand why you would do that to me. Okay?
Okay, so pretty much what it comes, so in conclusion, for cheating, you all have heard our thoughts and opinions, our stories,
And
our experiences. So we would love to know, what are you all's thoughts, opinions about what we've talked about as far as cheating? If you want to share your stories with us, for us to speak on our segment that will be, to come, Let's Have Shots. You can email us at lezhavecocktails@gmail.com. If you want to share any commentary, you can hit us up on Instagram at lezhavecocktails. We do have Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can hit us up on all of that. If you want to know those handles, please just reach out to us. Primarily on Instagram. That's where we're the most active. So we can get you any information that you need. And also you can find us and stream our episodes on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Apple iTunes. So, does anyone have any closing remarks? We're wrapping up cheating. This is it.
don't fucking cheat.
Just don't do it, yo.
I'm telling you, I'm of experience.
It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it.
It's not. And the headache and the backlash and the extraness that you have to deal with to get it back right, it's not even worth it. So
overall, we just want to let y'all know that Let's Have Cocktails, we are not for cheating.
No.
We are against it, regardless of if some of our members have done it or not.
We're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
We're humans, okay?
And we're
being extremely honest with you guys.
Thank you.
And let me tell y'all, it's very difficult. This honest, but guess what? The cocktails make me do it.
And like they told y'all, I'm damn near drinking gasoline. So, But like we say, please just reach out to us. We would love to hear your feedback. And with that being said, we're going to wrap up. Guys, let's make a toast with our little corners of drinks that we have.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, and I'll drink to that.